Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you.
Guten Tag, ich heiße Steve Kaufmann, ich bin der Gründer von Link.
He was looking to the left side and reading the script before he started the video. Before he started the video, he look and read the script, and then now he will speak. And also again, it's like he's looking down. It's like he's looking down. He's not looking directly in the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking lower than the camera. He's looking under the camera. He put the camera a little bit high on a table or on something. He put the camera high on something. Then he look under the camera where he have his script and reading under the camera.
Guten Tag, ich heiße Steve Kaufmann, ich bin der Gründer von Link.
You can see he's looking lower than the camera. He's looking a little bit lower than the camera, but it's not so clear because he's sitting a little bit far from the screen. He's sitting a little bit far from the screen, and always his eyes are like half closed eyes, so you cannot see it so clearly. But he's looking a little bit lower than the camera. He's looking under the camera. He look under the camera. Under the camera, he have the script where he's looking and reading from.
L-I-N-G-Q. Ein, wie sagt man, Web-Community für Sprachenlernen. Heute werde ich auf Deutsch sprechen und ich werde also meine Erfahrung oder meine Idee über Sprachenlernen erzählen und besonders mit Beziehung zum.
You can see he's looking lower than the camera. You can see he's looking down his head. Also, you can see his head is moving down. He moves his head a little bit down like he's looking lower than the camera. He's looking under the camera. He have the laptop under the camera. You can see he's looking lower than the camera, but it's not so clear. I think the camera is just a little bit higher than the computer. I think he has some laptop lower than the camera. You can see it's like he's looking a little bit down. He's looking a little bit down. He's not totally looking in the camera, like he's looking at the same side like the camera, but a little bit lower than the camera. I think he have the laptop just under the camera. It's like he's looking a little bit down, like this. Look here. His eyes is like they're looking a little bit down. It's like they're looking a little bit down. He's not looking to the front in the camera. His eyes are looking a little bit down like that. It's like he's looking a little bit down to see something under the camera. I think he have his laptop a little bit lower under the camera. That's why every time he's looking down, like he's looking down to read from the laptop.
Meine Erfahrung mit Deutsch, mit der deutschen Sprache. Meine Eltern stammen aus der Tschechoslowakei. Ich bin in Schweden geboren. Als ich 5 Jahre alt sind wir nach Kanada gezogen. Also meine Eltern sprachen immer Deutsch miteinander zu Hause, aber mit uns, mit meinem Bruder und ich, immer Englisch. Also Sprachen lernen für mich, und ich darf sagen, dass ich spreche mehr oder weniger.
You can see he's looking down. He's not looking directly in the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking under the camera. But he have his laptop just under the camera, the same place. He have his laptop same place like the camera, but the laptop is a little bit lower under the camera. So people will think that he's looking in the camera because he's looking the same direction. He's looking almost the same direction like the camera, but his laptop is a little bit lower than the camera. You can see he's looking a little bit lower than the camera. I will show you something here. Look, he keep moving his body forward and back like that. He move back, then forward, move back, forward like that. I will also show it in slow motion. He do like this so he can read. Like he will move his body a little bit forward so he can look down and read. And then he will move back again so people don't notice. Then he will move forward and look down to read. Then he will move his body back again so people don't notice. I will show it here now in slow motion. Like he keep moving. Look, he will move a little bit up and back like that. And then he look a little bit down same time. And then he will move forward also and look down. Look, he move forward to look down to read. And then he will move his body back again. He keep doing like this many times. Like he keep moving his body forward and back so he can read something. I will explain what I mean. Like he don't want people to notice that he look down to read. So he will move back and forward so people will not notice it. But it's not normal that you keep moving back and forward the whole video like this many times. Like he move forward and then he move his face down to read. Then he don't want people to notice. Then he move his body back again. And then he will move forward again and look down in the screen again to read. Look, he moved back now. Look. He will move back like this. And then he will move forward so he can look down and read. Look, now he move forward. Then he look down and read from the computer under the camera. He have some computer under the camera. Then he move forward to read. Then after he will move his body back again. He keep doing like this the whole video or many times in the video. He do this kind of tricks. He do some kind of tricks. This is your language learning tricks, you fake scammer man. Now I show you the language learning tricks and the methods. The language learning methods of Steve Kaufmann. Write down a script and edit his videos. And then when he record his video, he will move his body forward and back, forward and back. Look. He move his body back, and then sometime when he move back, he also tried to look down with his eyes to read, and he move forward again, and then he look down. Look, he look down to read. He look down to read something, and then he move back again. He keep doing like this the whole time. He do like this just to read few words, and then he will move back, and he will speak very slow. When he move back, he will speak very slow. Then he move forward and look down again to read the next sentence. Then he move back and speak very slow. And then he move forward again to look down to read the next sentence. And he keep repeating this. He will move forward, see fast one sentence or something, or see few words. Then he will move back and then he will speak very slow. And then he will move again forward to see the next sentence. And then he keep repeating, doing like this so people will not notice that he looked down to read. You can see how he moved forward there to look down to read. He moved forward to look down to read few words. Then he moved back. Then he speak very, very slow. And then after few seconds he will move forward again and read again. And then move back again. And then he keep repeating this kind of tricks, man. Just some fake scammer.
Gut, 12 oder 13 Sprachen. Sprachen lernen.
Like sometimes he look a little bit lower than the camera, sometimes he look in the camera, sometimes he look a little bit up, and he keeps saying like he's thinking, and then he will look down and read again. It's just bullshit.
Hängt davon ab, wie viel Motivation wir haben. Also das, glaube ich, ist das wichtigste. Der wichtigste Faktor. Zweitens, wie viel Zeit wir bringen also mit der Sprache. Und drittens müssen wir also wie sagt man,
Look, you can see he keep wasting time. You can see here he keep moving his body forward and back. Look, he moved forward a little bit to look down. He look forward to look down to read. Then he will move back his body again Then he move forward and back like that. He keep repeating this many times. It's just some fake shit. He move forward to read something, then he move back again. And look, he move his body up. Keep moving around like this, same like a fucking monkey moving around. He just do some tricks so he can look and read. And then he pretend that he's thinking like that. He pretend that he's just thinking about something he cannot remember. And then he will speak very slow and then move forward, moving back. He keep doing some kind of tricks like this. So he will speak very slow, then also the video will take longer time. And also so he have time to look down and read. Look, he will move forward and look a little bit down to read. Then he will move back again. I'll show it here in slow motion like that, but here it's not clear. I'll show it here after this one. Look here. You will see it's like he was looking a little bit down. Then he will move back also. Like look, first he will move a little bit forward and look. And after he move his body back here, he move his body back. He move his body back and then he just say the few sentences or the one sentence he read. Then he look forward again to read the next sentence. Look now, he look down to read the next sentence. Then he move back. Then he will speak very, very slow. He will speak very slow, so it will take some time. And then after he will move down again to read the next sentence. He just do this kind of tricks so people will not notice that he's just looking down every few seconds to read. He will move forward, look down to read, and then he will move back again, and then he will speak very slow, and then he will move forward and look down and read the next sentence. Then he move back again and speak very slow, and then he keep repeating this. He's just fooling people so they will not notice. He will just move forward, then look down and read, then move back and speak slow. Then move forward, look down and read, then move back. He keep doing like this many times. Look, he keep doing like this, moving forward, moving back. He's just fooling people, this fake scammer. He cannot speak German, that's why he keep doing this kind of bullshit. The whole video he do like this. He just move forward, then look down to read one sentence, then he move back and say that one sentence very slowly. Then he move forward again. Look, he move forward to read one sentence like that. Then he will move back. And then he will move forward again to read one sentence. Then he move back and speak very slow. And he keep repeating this kind of trick the whole video. Thinking what he will say. He speaks slow and then he keeps thinking. It's just some bullshit. And also I think some of those polyglot YouTubers, they will practice for a few weeks or few months. They will practice maybe a little German. Then they will make some videos in German. And then after that, then they will go to next language and practice few weeks or few months. Practice a little beginner stuff, maybe in Swedish. Then they make few videos in Swedish while they can still remember. After they go to next language, maybe Chinese. Practice Chinese for a few weeks or few months. Then make some videos in Chinese. So they will just do it. They will make the videos, same time they practice the language. So it means like the time when he make the German video, if he want to make another video in Chinese or Swedish the same time, maybe he cannot do it because that time he's practicing German, if you get what I mean. Like every few months or something, they will practice one language, then they will make some videos in that language that they're practicing. Then next few months they will practice another language for a few months, then they make some videos in that language. But every time they just practice a little and then also they write down a script. Maybe they'll practice a little bit beginner stuff and then they write down a script and try to memorize that script and also reading from the script and editing. It's just some fake bullshit.
Fähigkeit, aufmerksam zu werden. Also Aufmerksamkeit ist sehr, sehr wichtig. Aber die wichtigste, das
you can see he's looking down. You can see he's looking down. Sometimes it looks like he's looking in the camera, but not the whole time. Like he will look down and read the next 2 or 3 sentences, then he will look in the camera and speak. Then when he finished speaking, saying the next 2 sentences, then he will look down again to see the next 2 sentences. Then he will look in the camera and speak. So sometimes you will see it's like he's looking in the camera, but he will first look down and read the next 1 or 2 sentences, then he look in the camera and say it, then he will look down again to see the next 2 sentences, then he look in the camera and speak. You can see now he's looking lower than the camera. Now he's looking lower than the camera to see the next words or next sentence. He's just reading the whole script. He just read a script from his laptop. The whole video he's just reading a script from his laptop because he cannot speak German. And if I zoom in here, you can see that he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. It's like he's looking a little bit down like that. And his eyes are always like half open, half closed. His eyes are like half open, half closed. Like he's not even opening his eyes and looking in the camera. He don't open his eyes totally and looking in the camera. It's like they're half closed like that and then looking down. Like his eyes are half closed looking down, so people will not notice that he's looking down and reading from a laptop. The whole video he's reading from a script because he cannot speak German. He cannot speak German, so the whole video he's looking down to read from a script, and he was just closing his eyes a little bit like that and looking down, so you cannot notice that he's looking down. Like he will close his eyes a little bit, like half open, half closed, so it's difficult to see where he's looking, and then he's looking down and reading from a laptop under the camera. He have the laptop under the camera that he's looking and reading from, and he just practiced for this video what he will say in the video, and then he just write down a script that he's looking and reading from. It's just some fake shit, same like all the polyglot YouTubers. They're just writing down a script for their video and practice the script and reading their script and editing their videos.
Ist Motivation. Und als wir jung
You can see now he's looking lower than the camera. Now he's looking down to read the next sentence.
waren, mein Bruder und ich, wir wollten nicht Deutsch lernen, weil wir
He keep opening and closing his eyes. His eyes keep opening, closing, opening, closing.
also
And you can see he's looking lower than the camera. He's looking lower than the camera because he has the laptop under the camera that he's looking and reading from. He keep opening and closing his eyes all the time, like opening, closing his eyes. So it's difficult to see where he's looking. And many times his eyes are like half open or half closed. So it's difficult to see where he's looking. And then he keep looking up, looking down, looking to the side, then look down again. Like he don't even focus on the same place, and he don't open his eyes and looking in the camera. And you can see here it's like he's looking a little down, like he's not looking in the camera. You can see he's looking down because he's looking down to read. He's not looking in front of him in the camera, he's looking down to read. He's looking a little bit down because he has some script, some computer, laptop or something under the camera. Under the camera he has some computer or something that he's looking and reading from. He's just reading the whole script for the whole video because he cannot speak German. And he do like this in all the languages. All the languages he do like this in all his videos. He's just fake. Same like the other polyglot YouTubers. They just write down some script and edit their videos and reading from a script. And then they pretend to speak 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 or 50 languages. They're just making some fake edited videos reading from a script. This fake scammer and liar, he keeps shaking his head up and down. You see just few seconds ago he shake his head up and down like that because he want to move his head a little bit down to see few words, then he move his head up again. He move his head a little down to see few words, then he move his head a little up again. You can see here he move his head down to read. You can see here he move his head down to read. He just keep doing like this so he can see few words, then he move his head up again. He will shake his head or move his head a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down like that so he can look down to read. You can see he looked down to read here. He looked down to read, and then after he will move his head up. He will move his head down for a few seconds or for a second like that, see 2-3 words, then move his head up. Then move his head down, see 2-3 words, then move his head up. Then he keep doing like this just to read from a laptop under the camera. He have some laptop under the camera that he's reading the whole script because he cannot speak German. You can see here how he will move his body forward and back so he can look forward to read something. Look here now. He moved back and then forward and looked down to read. I will show it also in slow motion here, how he do this fake scammer. I will show you also in slow motion here. Look now, he will move back now. Look now, he moved back. He moved his body back. Then after he will move forward to look down and read. Look now, he moved forward to look down to read here. Look, he looked down to read something. And he keep doing like this the whole video, so he can look down and read from the script.
Das ist oft so, wir waren in Kanada, wir wollten kanadisch sein, wir wollten nur Englisch sprechen. Und
like he looked down and read, and then sometime he will look in the camera. You can see now he's looking lower than the camera. Like most of the time he will look down to read, and then sometime he will look up in the camera so people will not notice it. Also he put the laptop just under the camera so people will not notice it, because he's looking in the same direction of the camera. He's looking in the same direction of the camera to the front, but he's just looking a little bit lower, and sometimes he will look in the camera when he's speaking.
Es gab eine Resistenz gegen, also zum Beispiel Deutsch. Wir haben Französisch in die Schule gelernt, aber auch dort, wir könnten nicht, also Französisch.
He's speaking very, very, very slow, man. He's speaking really slow. He speaks really slow, so the video will become 15 minutes. He speaks very slow, so the video will be 15 minutes, even he only say few things.
Sprechen. Dann, als ich 19 Jahre alt war, ich wollte nach Europa fahren. Ich bin auf den Hafen in Montreal gegangen, dann habe ich versucht, Arbeit zu finden auf irgendeinem Schiff da, und ich habe einen Platz auf ein deutsches Schiff gefunden, und dann habe ich...
You can see he keep looking down to read. Every few seconds he will look down to read the next one or two sentences, then he will look in the camera and say that one or two sentences. That's why sometimes it looks like he's looking in the camera, because he will look down and read the next sentence, then look in the camera. Look down, read the next sentence, then look in the camera and say the next sentence. You can see now he's looking down to read. You can see he's looking down to read. It's just some fake shit. You can see here he moves his head a little down to read. He could keep doing like this. He will move his head a little down to read something, then move his head a little back. Move his head a little to the front and down like that, then move his head a little back. You can see here he's looking down to read. You can see here he's looking down to read because he have a laptop under the camera. He have a laptop under the camera that he's reading from. That's why every few seconds he will move his head down to read something, then move his head back, like he's shaking his head forward and back. For his body and head, you will see his head and body will move forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. The whole time his body and head will move a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit forward, a little bit back. He keep doing like this with his head and body, so he can move his head a little bit down to read few words or something, then he move his head and body a little bit back, then he move his head and body a little bit forward and look down to read something, then move his head and body a little bit back again, and he keep repeating this the whole video. The whole video he do like this. He will move his head and body a little bit forward and a little bit down to look to read something, then he move his head and back to the back again, then look, and then he move to the front again and look down again to read something, and he do that the whole video. The whole video he's doing like this. That's also why he speak very slow. So he will read something, he will look down, read few things, then he will say them slowly, then he will move his head a little bit back, then he will say the things that he just read, he will say it very slowly, then after he will move his body to the forward again and read few words, then he move his head and body to the back again, and then he will say those few words very slow, and then he will move again to the forward and look down to see few words, then he will move his body back and say those words slowly, and then he will move again to the forward and look down to read few words, then move back again and say those few words slowly, and he keep repeating that the whole video. So he's just looking down to read. Every few seconds he will look down to read. He's just some fake shit. He's just some fake scammer. Just some actor. Just some fucking shit fake scammer actor. You can see he was looking down to read there.
Der Ozean mit diesem deutschen Schiff gefahren.
See, he will look down to read, then he will look in the camera and say the one sentence that he just read. You're just some fake shit, man. You're just some fake shit, man. You fake shit scammer, man. He looked down to read the one sentence, then he looked in the camera to say the one sentence. You fake scammer, man.
Und dort habe ich am ersten Mal
Look, he will look down a little bit to read the next sentence, then he'll look in the camera again. Just some fake shit, man.
versucht, ein bisschen Deutsch zu sprechen. Ich erinnere mich, ich hatte ein Buch, ich habe versucht, alle diese...
I think he have the laptop just under the camera. I think he have the laptop just under the camera, unless he's using the webcam or the camera from the laptop, and then maybe he used the web camera from the laptop, but I don't know. Like maybe he's using the web camera from the laptop and recording from it, so he's looking exactly same place where the laptop is, but just looking under the camera on the screen where he's reading from. Or else he have some camera, he put it just a little bit higher than the laptop, or else he have like a camera that he put it a little bit higher than the laptop and then looking under the camera to read from the laptop.
Endungen, der.
You can see he's looking down, he's not looking in the camera. He's looking down, he's not looking in the camera, he's just looking down and reading from the laptop, this fake scammer, man.
Des, alles zu lernen, es war sehr schlimm.
Des, da. He's speaking very slow, so the video will finish when he just try to say one or two words, man.
Sehr schwierig. Dann habe ich ganz viel Autostop in Europa gemacht und manchmal auch in Deutschland.
And I think sometimes when he keeps saying like them, like when he just say or saying one or two words, he say that same time he's trying to read the next sentence so people will not notice. Like he will look down to read the next sentence, and then when he look down to read, then he'll just say like so people will think that he is thinking or trying to concentrate. Then he will read the next sentence, and then he will continue speaking. He's just full of bullshit, man. You can see he keep looking down to read this fake shit, man. He's looking down to read. He's looking down to read. People who don't want to believe this, like try to think. He's looking down to read. You can see he's looking lower than the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking lower. He have some script where he wrote down what he will say for a video. Then he's just looking and reading.
Ab und zu habe ich auch ein bisschen Deutsch gesprochen, aber das war sehr, sehr begrenzt. Ich war 3 Jahre in Frankreich, habe dort studiert. Nachher war ich also als...
He's just looking down to read this fake shit, man. It's just some fake shit, and look now, he's looking at some books or something, bullshit.
Alle die Secondhand Buchhandel hier in Vancouver.
I'll not show the whole video, it's just some bullshit, I'll just show a little bit more.
Und
it's just some bullshit.
Ich habe sehr viele Bücher gefunden, das erste Jahr und alle...
Just because you show some books in German doesn't mean that you can speak German, you're full of bullshit, man. Just because you show us some books in German doesn't mean that you can speak German. You're full of bullshit. And if you can speak some German, maybe some beginner stuff, but I think you're full of bullshit.
So eine große Menge. Und ich habe übergeht, weil diese sind interessant. Deswegen, ich weiß.
You can see he looked down to read from a computer or something. He's just full of bullshit, man. The whole video is just looking down and reading. Then sometime he will look in the camera, sometime he look down.
Ich war einmal in
But you can see he's looking lower than the camera. He's looking lower than the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down and reading.
Dann muss ich jeden Tag etwas tun. Und
You can see he's looking down and reading. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down and reading. He have his laptop under the camera. He have his laptop under the camera that he's reading from. His laptop or some papers, but I think maybe it's a laptop. He have his laptop under the camera. That's why he look under the camera to read the whole script from the laptop. You can see here that he's looking down and reading, and he's not looking in the camera. He keep doing like this the whole time. He look down, read few words, then look up, then look down to read few words, then look up again. Look here. You can see here he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. You can see his eyes here are looking down. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down. He's looking down to read something. It's just some fake shit. He read the whole script. He look down to read, then move his head and body back, then move forward and look down to read, then move back again. He keep doing like this. Like, is it normal? Is it normal that the whole video you keep moving your body back, forward, move your body back, then move your body forward, looking up, looking down, looking to the side, looking to the other side, looking up, then looking down, moving your body back, moving your body forward? Is it normal to do this the whole time in the whole video like that? You can see that he looked down to read this fake scammer. He looked down to read this fake scammer, man.
Ich mache sehr viel. Also, weil Sprachen lernen, das ist ein Thema in Deutschland. Und obwohl es gibt.
Yeah, you fake shit, man.
Lehrer sagt, du musst das machen.
You can see just looking down. You can see he's looking down to read. You can see he's looking down. He's looking under the camera. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking under the camera to read. You can see here he's looking down to read this fake scammer. He's just reading the whole script, the whole video. He just wrote down a script for the whole video, then he looked down to read. Where are you looking, Grandpa? Grandpa, you keep looking down and you keep moving your body forward, back, forward, back. You're just looking down to read the whole script, you fake scammer, man. You're just looking down to read the whole script, you fake grandpa scammer. Where are you looking? You're just looking down to read the whole script. You're just some fake scammer fooling people so you can sell them membership to your LinkQ app. You're just fooling people to sell them membership to your LinkQ app and sell them your ebooks. And I don't know if you also sell some other products. Maybe you also sell some coaching session or other products that I don't know about. You're just fooling people so people think you can speak 20 languages. So people will buy membership to your language learning app. So you can make money from that, and so they can pay money also to buy your ebooks, and maybe also you get money from YouTube. When people watching your videos, you get advertising money from YouTube, and maybe you also have some other affiliate links, or maybe you sell some coaching session or something like that, or some other products that you're selling. You're just fooling people, pretending to speak 20 languages so you can make money selling people some products and making money from YouTube. You're just looking down and reading the whole script, you fake old scammer shit, man. He's full of bullshit. He's full of bullshit, and this video here was edited. I'll try to look a little bit more of this video. This one, politisch correct hit. This politisch correct hit. But it's a little bit same like Danish and Swedish, because in Danish it's like politisk korrekthed. In Danish it's politisk korrekthed, then German here is politisch korrekthed. So it sounds a little bit same like Danish. But I want to see, because there was one edit, I want to see if there's more edits in this video. I cannot remember how many minutes I see before, but I think there's some line here. It looks like it was here around 3 something. Let's try to take a look. I want to see if there's more edits in this video, this fake shit, man.
Am November, 4 Tagen waren wir in Deutschland, München. Und ich habe dieses Buch gekauft. Weil dieses Buch ist ein Bestseller in Deutschland. Und das ist auch ein sehr interessantes Buch, weil es...
You can see same time he's showing the book, then he's looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down and reading. He's not looking in the camera, he's looking down. He's looking down. He's looking where? Where is he looking? He's looking down. He's looking down there to the left side and reading. You can see he's looking down to the left side and reading.
Ich habe sehr viel gelernt über die deutsche Gesellschaft.
Just some fake shit, man.
Ich kann nicht sagen, dass ich stimme mit alle.
Now he pretend that he's looking at the book because he's speaking about the book. He pretend that he's looking at the book because he's speaking about the book, but he's looked down to read this fake shit, man.
Alles, was
Now he pretend that he's looking at the book because he just showed you the book. He just showed you the book. Then now he pretend, oh, I'm looking at the book. I'm looking, what is this book about? But then he's looking and reading these fake shit people, man.
Diese Thilo Sarrazin geschrieben hat. Aber hat sehr viel Untersuchungen gemacht. Ist sehr ehrlich, hat sehr viel Arbeit gemacht. Und hat Sorgen über die Zukunft seines Landes. Das ist ein guter Mann. Das ist nicht ein schlechter Mann. Das ist kein Rassist. Das ist kein Narzisst. Aber sofort hat seine politische Partei, die Sozialdemokraten, sie haben gesagt, das wir nicht, das ist.
Look, he keep looking down. He keep looking down. He's full of bullshit. He looked down to read and looking down to the side like that. He pretend that he just look to show you some books or something like that, but same time he will look and read something.
Ich glaube, ist schon nicht mehr Mitglied in dieser Sozialdemokratischen Partei.
You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. Like his eyes are looking lower than the camera. His eyes are looking lower than the camera. He's not looking in the camera. They're looking lower than the camera because he have some script, have some laptop or something under the camera that he's looking and reading from.
Und andere Leute auch haben.
You can see he's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. You can see his eyes are half closed like that and looking down.
Alle haben gesagt, das ist schlecht. Man darf nicht so schreiben. Und
he's looking down there to the left side to read.
Und hat sehr viel Probleme gehabt.
You can see where is he looking. You can see it here. Look at him. Where is he looking? Is he looking in the camera? Tell me, is he looking in the camera? He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down to the left side. He has some script there on the left side. In this video, he have the script here down on the left side. That's why almost the whole time he will look there to the left side.
Ich finde, das ist, man kann ein anderes Buch schreiben und alle seine.
He keep looking to the left side, then he pretend it's because he's looking at the book. He's just fooling people, pretend that now it's because he's looking at the book, but he's looking at the script.
Erfindungen kann man dann hingegen also andere Meinung also schreiben oder sagen. Aber warum darf man?
See, he pretend now he showed the book before. He's very smart. He's very smart scammer. Very smart fake polyglot scammer. He show you the book before because now he can keep looking down many times and then he will just pretend the reason he looked down is because he look at something about the book. He pretend that he's looking down because he's speaking about the book that he just showed you. He showed the book before, then he put the book there on the left side, and then now every time he look there down to the left side, people will think that he look because he's looking at the book. People will think when he look down to the left side now he's looking at the book, but he's looking down to the left side to read the script.
Thilo Sarrazin als Fiend die Gesellschaft machen. Das
You're a very smart scammer. You're a very smart fake scammer, man. He show you the book before, so every time he look down to the left side to read, then people think he's looking at the book.
Nicht sehr schlecht. Zum Beispiel, ich habe gelesen.
See, he will say something about the book and make it look like he's looking because of the book. He make it look like the reason he looked to the left side is to look at the book because he's speaking about the book, but he's actually looking to read. He looked to read what he's saying about the book. He looked to read the script. That's why he looked down to the left side. But people watching, they will think the reason he looked to the left side and looked down now is because he's looking at the book and speaking about the book, but he's looking to read the script.
Also in einer Zeitung in Deutschland, dass er hat gesagt, dass alle Juden teilen also dasselbe Gen, glaube ich. Und
Look, he keep looking there to left side, this fake shit, man. He looked to left side to read his script, and people think that he's looking because he's looking at the book that he showed them.
Und das ist
See, he keep looking many times. Every 2-3 seconds he look.
Gen,
Here at 5:16, at 5 minutes 16 he looked, then again around 5 minutes 19 or 5 minutes 20 he will look again.
Und das ist
Look. At 5:16 he looked to the left side, and then again now at 5:19. At 5 minutes 19, and he was looking at 5 minutes 16. Every 3 seconds or something he will look down to read the next few words. And people are so stupid, they think that he looked to see the book that he showed them.
Furchtbar. Wie kann man das sagen? Weil in Deutschland das Thema Genetik, Juden, Deutschland, es geht nicht. Man kann nicht das alles in einen Satz zusammen.
Eine. He cannot remember. Then you can see his eyes are going a little bit down. Now he will look down because he cannot remember.
Satz.
Ein Satz. Then now he will look down. Look, now he looked down. He could not remember. You can see he looked down. Now he cannot remember this fake shit, man. He looked down to read from the script. You could see he looked down to read from the script this fake shit, man.
Es geht nicht. Man kann nicht das.
See, first he was looking to the left side, then now he look in the middle also.
Es geht nicht. Man kann nicht das alles in ein Satz zusammen.
Look, you can see there he looked down. He looked down to read this fake shit, man. You can see he looked down to read. And I think next second he will look down again. I will see here.
Es geht nicht. Aber
look, you can see he looked down to read again. You can see he looked down at 5:38 and again here at 5:41. Every 2-3 seconds he will look down to see the next few words. Every few seconds he will look down to see the next few words.
Juden, die sagen dasselbe. Das ist kein, oder das ist die Wahrheit, oder es ist nicht die Wahrheit. Und wenn es nicht die Wahrheit.
Look, he keep looking down to see the next words. And he will pretend it's because he's speaking about the books. He make it look like it's because he's speaking about some books there around him, that he put some books he's talking about. And then he's just looking to read this fake scammerman.
Da können Sie andere Wahrheiten herausbringen. Aber andere Wahrheiten heraus.
You can see he looked down here. He's looking a little bit down here. Look. Look, you can see he looked down to read. You can see he looked down to read this fake polyglot. And I have showed that your Italian also fake and your Portuguese also fake. So which language can you speak? What language can you speak? Only English or how many language? Can you only speak English or how many language can you speak? Look, you can see he looked down to read.
Aber es ist kein Grund, diesen Mann zu
He cannot remember, then he looked down to read, and sometimes they do this intentionally. They do it intentionally, they keep doing like this, por qué. When they're speaking Spanish or Portuguese, they do this. When they're speaking Portuguese, por qué, they cannot remember. They will repeat the word, they will repeat some word until they get time to read. Like they will repeat one word until they can look and read the next words. Look, now he looked to the left side to see the next words.
Attackieren.
See? He could not remember, then he looked to the left side to read. You're just some fake shit, man.
Und wir haben diese
And most of the video he's actually looking down to read also.
selbe Phänomen hier in Kanada. Ich bin gegen diese
Look, he keep moving his face and head down like this to read. You can see his eyes is looking down, this fake shit, man.
also viel Multikulturalismus. Ich finde, das ist nicht eine gute Strategie, das ist nicht eine gute Politik für unser Land, auch nicht gut für die Immigranten. Ich finde, es würde besser sein, wenn die Immigranten integrieren. Wir können nicht.
He just practiced a script for the video, and most of the time he's looking down and reading, like his eyes are looking lower than the camera.
Diese Leute zwingen, aber wir haben in Kanada eine, so wie
Look, this fake shit, man. He looked down to read e. Then he keeps saying e until he can look. Like he would say e, then he will look down to read. I cannot remember, was it 6:50 something or 6:30 something? I cannot remember what second here. I think it was here around 6:50 something.
sind gegen Multikulturalismus, dann sind wir.
Look, first he looked there to the right side to read, and then after he will look down to read and also look to the left side to read. He has some script everywhere. They have many scripts everywhere, those fake shit people, man.
Amerikaner oder was? Aber wir haben genauso viel Assimilation oder Integration in Kanada als in den USA. Das ist dasselbe Phänomen. Wir sind ein Melting Pot, genauso wie in den USA. Aber wir haben genauso viel Assimilation oder Integration in Kanada als in den USA.
I'm not sure if there was some edit there or what happened there. Wait.
Assimilation oder Integration in Kanada als in den USA.
There was an edit there. You could see it, like the picture stopped moving for a second. I think there was an edit there. So already at least two edits now I noticed in this video. Look, you can see he looked down there to left side to read. You can see he looked down there to left side to read, and I think he edited to cut it out. And also I think he read here after a few seconds again and edit.
Genauso viel Assimilation.
I think around 6:50 something, there's some edit here after 3 seconds or 4 seconds.
Assimilation oder Integration in Kanada als in den USA.
You see this, like his face stopped moving for a second around 6:54 or 6:55. There's an edit here at 6:54 or 6:55. Here he cannot remember, then he edit the video, he read, and then he edit the video.
Oder Integration in Kanada.
Look here, he's edit here, he makes some edit here. You see there was some shaking there. Look at now the timing, 6 minutes and 55. 6 minutes 55, and look, where is the play button now? Is under his nose there. On the left side, under his nose, the play button. If I go back 1 second, also his face is fronting to the camera now. His face is fronting to the camera, and the play button on the left side under his nose at 6 minutes 55. I will go back 1 second.
In Canada.
Look here. Can you see where is the play button now? And also he's looking to the left side. You can see he's looking down to the left side. I think he look and read now. He could not remember, then he look and read, but he looked for a longer time. He looked for a longer time, that's why he cut it out. He edit and cut it out. Look, you can see his mouth is open. His mouth is open, and he's looking down. His mouth is open, he's looking down, and he's a little bit to the left side there. And the play button is in the middle of his nose. The play button is over his mouth in the middle of his nose. And his mouth is open. Then look next second here. Look. In less than a second, his mouth closed in less than a second. His mouth almost closed. And the play button become on the left side of his nose. There's an edit there. He was looking down and reading, and then he cut it out. Then people want to tell me that Steve Kaufmann is real polyglot and bullshit nonsense. People want to tell me Steve Kaufmann is real polyglot. Yeah, bullshit, man.
Oder Integration in Kanada.
Look now. Look, where is the play button? It's on his nose. You can see his mouth is open. His mouth is open, he's looking down. He's looking down and reading. And after the video finished, he cut it out because he looked down and read for a longer time. He looked down and read for a longer time. That's why he edit and cut it out. He look and read what he will say next. Look now, where's the play button? On his nose. The play button is on his nose. After a second, you'll see the play button will be lower than his nose and on the left side. Also, after a second, you'll see his head will move a little bit to the right side. Look here now. Look here, what will happen now in less than a second. Try to notice, concentrate where's the play button, and look, his mouth is open here. Look here. Look. In less than a second, his face is on the side there, and the play button is lower, and he's a little bit more far from the screen. Before he was a little bit more near from the screen, because it's edit. He edit because he was looking and reading. He was looking and reading the next sentence. That's why he edit. And still now he also looked down a little bit to read. Like you can see his eyes is looking a little bit down to read. Just some fake shit, man. I will show you the edit here. First in normal speed, after in slow motion. Look, concentrate. Did you see the edit? I will show one more time in normal speed, but concentrate good. Concentrate good now. Look, you will see there will be some shaking to the right side here. Look now. Look, he shake to the right side. Okay, let's do it in slow motion also, so you have a better chance to see it. But I don't know if it will be more clear in slow motion. But let's try to see it here in slow motion. Try to notice that he will shake, his head will shake to the right side. Here after a second like that, his head will shake to the right side because there's an edit. Try to look good at him. It will happen here after a few seconds like that. Then his head will suddenly shake there. Did you see it shake to the right side? I'll try to concentrate only to show this part here. Again, few times. I will show you again the edited part few times, but concentrate good. Look at him, his head will shake to the right side now here after a few seconds. Look now, his head will suddenly shake to the right side because there's an edit. Look at him now. Look at him, look, there was some shaking to the right side. I will show it few more times again, so you need to concentrate. I will show it few more times in slow motion, but also notice that suddenly his head will stop moving. His face and picture will stop moving. Like the picture will stop moving here. Look now. Look now. The picture stopped moving. Look, the picture stopped moving, then there's a shake. You see, the picture stopped moving, then he shake to the right side because there's some edit. That's why the picture stopped moving, and then suddenly he shake his head to the right side. I will show it again here. You will see suddenly his face and picture will stop moving. You can see now his mouth is moving, and suddenly he will stop moving here. Look, look, it's not moving. The picture is not moving, then shaking to the right side. It stopped moving, then shake to the right side. I will show it one more time. You will notice that the picture will stop moving, and then suddenly his face will shake to the right side. Look here after a second. You can see now his face and the picture is moving. Then suddenly now look now it stopped moving. The picture stopped moving, then shake to the right side. Did you see it? The picture stopped moving, and after it shake to the right side because there's an edit.
In den USA, das ist dasselbe Phänomen. Wir sind ein Melting Pot, genauso wie in den USA. Aber wir haben diese...
Just some fake shit, clown, scammer, liar, fraud.
Diese Ideal Für mich, das ist nicht wahr, wir haben in die zweite...
You can see he looked down to read this fake cameraman. You can see he's looking down to read this fake cameraman. Fake polyglot man.
Generation sind wir genauso nicht wie...
You can see he's looking down. You can see his eyes are looking down under the camera. His eyes is looking down under the camera. His laptop is under the camera and he's looking at the laptop and reading. His eyes looking lower than the camera because the laptop is under the camera where he's looking and reading.
In die Vereinigten Staaten. Aber das dürfen wir nicht sagen. Wir müssen sagen, wir sind multikulturell. Und wenn ich sage, ich bin...
You can see he's looking down, like he's bullshit, man.
Gegen das, und ich habe diese Erfahrung gehabt.
You can see he's looking down, and he keeps shaking his head many times, so it looks like he'll sometimes look in the camera. He will look a little bit up to the camera, then look a little bit down, look a little bit up in the camera, look a little bit down. Like he keep moving his head all the time. Like you can see sometimes he move his head there to the left side and move his body to the left side. Sometimes he move to the middle. Sometimes he move his body a little bit to the right side. Why you keep moving so much? Because he don't want people to notice. He don't want people to notice that he's looking down and reading from a script. That's why he keep moving his body, moving his heads, looking down a little, looking up a little, looking around a little. You can see he's looking down and reading. His eyes looking lower than the camera. His eyes looking lower than the camera. He's looking down and reading.
Ich war auf eine Reunion.
And he keep closing his eyes, opening his eyes, closing his eyes, opening his eyes, so you cannot see what he's doing. Look, where is he looking? You can see that he's looking down to the side there. Now he's looking to the right side. And he keep opening his eyes, closing his eyes, so it's difficult to see where is he looking or what the fuck is he doing.
Und ich habe
He's just full of bullshit, man.
gesagt, ich finde, das ist nicht eine gute Idee. That you're a big...
Look, first he looked there to the right side and now he will look down after a few seconds also. Look.
Und ich habe gesagt, ich finde das...
Look, now he looked down a little bit to the right side there. And after he will look also in the middle, I think.
Das ist nicht eine gute Idee.
He looked a little to the left side also there. Around 7:30. Around 7:30 he looked also to the left side. First he looked to the right side, then he will look down also here.
Und ich habe gesagt, ich finde das ist nicht...
Look, did you see this? He looked a little bit to the left side, but I think maybe but some edits you cannot see them. Sometimes there are also other edits. Like sometimes there are many edits, but not all the edits you can see them. Like sometimes, like I know I show when they make some edits, but there are some edits that you cannot see. So maybe there are more times that they're looking and reading, but they cut it out. But some edits is difficult to see because here he will look to the left side just for a second.
Und ich habe gesagt, ich finde das ist
You see here, it's like he looked to the left side here.
nicht eine
Look.
gute Idee. That you're a bigot.
He keep looking down or looking to the side. It's just some bullshit, man.
Ich finde, das ist nicht...
You can see there, he look a little bit down to the left side here. Here, it looks like he look a little bit down to the left side. And after a second, he will look down in the middle also.
eine gute Idee. That
Look. Now he look down a little bit in the middle or to the right side like that. He have some papers or some laptop there that he's looking and reading from. This fake shit, man.
you're a bigot, you're a racist. Das war unglaublich, diese Reaktion. Und ich glaube,
If he can speak the language, why he don't look in the camera the whole time? Because I know some people, they will make some bad excuses. Some people make some bad excuses and say, oh, so what if he looked down? Or just because he looked down, it doesn't mean that he's reading. I know that some of these people, they will say, oh, so what if he looked down? It doesn't mean that he's reading. If he can speak the language, he will look in the fucking camera. If he can speak in the language, he will look in the fucking camera the whole time. And also he will do it on live stream. He will not do it in some edited videos. If he can speak the language, he will do it on some long live stream, not some edited videos.
Druck. Die Leute sind nicht, sie haben nicht die Erlaubnis, sie fühlen sich nicht in die Freiheit, seine eigene Meinung zu ausdrücken.
You can see he's looking lower than the camera. His eyes are looking lower than the camera. He has some script under the camera.
Und
See, keep looking to the left, looking to the right all the time like bullshit.
Sehr viele Beispiele. Und es ist immer so, dass wir verteidigen.
I'm not sure if there was some edit there or no. There was something looked like an edit, but I'm not sure. There was some shaking there, but I'm not sure if it was an edit or just something in the video. Wait.
Zu ausdrücken. Und es gibt sehr viele Beispiele. Und es ist immer so, dass
there was something there around 7:55 or 7:54.
Zu ausdrücken. Und
here he looked down to read, and I think he edit here. I'm not sure. Wait. There's something here like the picture stopped moving for a second here. Wait.
Sehr viele Beispiele.
Here at this 7:55, I think there was some edit here. Do you see? Or I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you notice it, but he was more near from the play button. His face was more near from the camera and more near from the play button, and then suddenly his face moved back in less than a second. There was some edit there at 7:55, 7:56 like this.
Es gibt sehr viele Beispiele.
Here, you will see there's some edit here. Try to look. Now he's very near from the camera. Look, his mouth again is open. His mouth is open. He's very near from the camera. And you can see the play button there on the left side of his face there. Between his ear and his mouth and nose there, the play button. Look here, in less than a second, what will happen? He will become a little bit more far, and I think also the place of the play button will change. I think he will come a little bit more to the right side. I'm not sure. Let's see here in less than a second. Look now what will happen now in less than a second. Try to notice where's the play button, and also look that he's very near from the camera. You can see he moved a little bit back, but I think there was some edit, but I'm not sure. It looks like there was some edit there.
Es gibt sehr viele Beispiele. Und es ist immer so, dass wir
I think there was an edit there, but it's not so clear. It's just some fake shit. And you can see he looked down to the side to read. Like his eyes are looking down, they're not looking in the camera. Look here, you will see the picture stop moving for a second. Look, I'll show it also in slow motion. The picture will stop moving for a second. I'll play now here, look. You'll see the video will stop moving for a second. Look here. Look. Look now, after a second, look here. Look, the video stopped moving. Can see it stopped moving for a second, then he moved back again. I'll try to show it a few more times, this part. I will show it again here in slow motion. Notice that the video will stop moving. It will stop moving for a second, and after it will move again because there's an edit. Look here, it's not moving. Then it move again. Do you notice that the picture stopped moving for a second, then after the picture move again, like the video stopped moving for a second. Look here, I'll show it again. Look good as Steve Kaufmann, you'll see the video will stop moving here after a second. Look now. Look, the video stopped moving, then after it move again, because there's an edit. I will show it again here in slow motion. You'll see the picture or the video will stop moving, and after it will move again. Look now at Steve Kaufmann, he's moving now, and then suddenly, look here, look, he stopped moving, and then he moved again, because there's an edit there. Just some fake shit, fake scammer. Let's see it one last time. He's moving now, and suddenly the picture or the video will stop moving here after a second. Look here, look, the video stopped moving, and then now it move again. Because it's edited and fake, because he's some fucking fake shit scammer.
Verteidigen die Minderheiten. Okay.
He's looking down to the side, he's not looking in the camera.
So wenn ein
You keep looking there down to the left side.
Okay. So wenn ein
Look, he keep looking down to the left side, this fake shit, man. He's just reading from a script. I don't know if you know a little German, but he's full of bullshit. I think he's full of bullshit. He cannot speak German. You can see he looked down to the left side to read.
Christliche Presse also sagt, ich bin gegen die Ehe, also dass homosexuelle Leute sich verheiraten kann. Ich bin dagegen, sagt ein evangelischer Pastor. Oh, das kann man nicht sagen, das ist schlecht. Aber wenn ein Imam oder irgendwer von einer sogenannten Minderheit.
So you can see it looks like he's looking a little bit to the left side, looking down to the left side.
Kultur sagt das, dann geht es. Das ist schon.
You can see he keep looking down to the left side. He's just full of bullshit. The whole video he keep looking there to the left side. Sometimes he look to the right side or in the middle. But most of the time he's looking down to the left side.
Multikulturalismus. Darf das sagen. Wir haben keine Ahnung, was die alle Leute sagen.
You can see he look down to the left side to read. Look now, he move his body to the left side so he can look down and read also. He'll move his body to the left side and then looking down to read the script there on the left side. He's just full of bullshit, man. And there was like 2 or 3 edits that I noticed, 2 or 3 edits in the video. I noticed 2 times or 3 times there's some edit. And also he looked there to the side to read.
Moskee, aber es gibt sehr viele Dinge gegen Juden, gegen Homosexuelle.
He look here down to the side again. He keep looking to the side there. Look here, he cannot remember, then he will look to the side.
Gegen Juden, gegen Homosexuelle.
Look, he looked down to read. Look, he looking to the side to read this fake shit, man.
Aber es kommt nie in die Zeitungen. Aber wenn ein christlicher Pastor sagt etwas, dann ist es sehr stark. Aber ich meine, wir sollen in unsere Länder.
You can see he looked down to the left side to read. Look, he's full of bullshit. The whole video, he just looked to the side to read this fake shit, man. He cannot speak German. It's just some fake shit. You can see he looked down to the left side to read. You can see that he's looking down to the left side. You can see that he's looking down to the left side. He's not looking in the camera. And the whole video he's doing like this. He's looking down to the left side. There's something here on the left side that he's looking down and reading. You can see his eyes are looking down. He's not looking in the camera. If he's looking in the camera, you'll feel like he's looking into your eyes, like there's some eye contact. If he's looking in the camera, he's looking lower. He's looking down to the left side or like that. He's looking down to the left side to read, and he do like this the whole video. The whole video he's looking down there to the left side to read. Like he's looking down here, somewhere here on the left side. I'm not sure where exactly. But you can see it's like his eyes are looking down here. He has something here in this area. I'm not sure where exactly. But it might be here somewhere in this area here. And this area here, I'm not sure. Somewhere here that he's looking. You can see it's like he's looking there to this side there. The whole video he's doing like this. He's looking to this side and he keep moving his body. He keep moving to the right side, moving to the left side. He's trying to look down to his script the whole time. It's just some fake shit.
Wir haben das Recht.
He's just looking to the side to read this fake shit, man. Just some fake bullshit.
Unsere Mehrheitskultur zu verteidigen und
look, this fake shit, man. He just looked to the side to read the whole video. The whole video he keep looking to the side to read.
Politische Korrektheit.
Fucking shit, man. Just keep saying eh, like that, then he looked to the side to read. You can see he looked down to the side to read this fake shit, man.
Es schafft.
Fish.
Die Gefahr, dass wir werden
then he looked to the side to read again. He will look to the side to read the next few words. Then he will look to the camera again. Then look down to read the next few words. Look in the camera. He's just full of bullshit. You can see that he's looking down to read this fake scammer. Look. You can see he's looking down to the side to read this fake scammer, man. You can speak German, you fake scammer. Can you speak any language? Only English, or how many languages can you speak? Don't tell me you can speak 20 languages. You're full of bullshit. Don't tell me you can speak 20 languages. You're full of bullshit, you fake scammer. Just looking down and reading the whole script in all your videos. All your videos just looking down and reading from a script. All your videos just looking down and reading from a script, you fake scammer. You just practice some script for a video and try to memorize the script and then look down and read from the script and edit your videos. Reading from a script and editing your videos. You're just some fake shit, same like the other polyglot YouTubers. This whole language learning community is just some fake shit people. Just looking down to the side to read. Just looking down to the side to read. And then people believe in you. People will tell me, oh, Steve Kaufmann is the real polyglot. Steve Kaufmann is real polyglot. Steve Kaufmann is real polyglot. Bullshit with you. Bullshit with you, man. Look, he's looking down and reading this fake scammer. Looking down and reading this fake scammer. And also the videos edited. The videos edited. He keep looking down to read from his script. He is fake. Super fake scammer. Super fake scammer polyglot. Super fake polyglot scammer. He cannot speak 20 languages. I don't know how many languages he can speak. But maybe he can only speak English. Maybe he can only speak English and then the rest are fake. Or maybe he can speak 2 or 3 languages. But he's full of bullshit. Look, he's just looking down and reading the whole script. This fake shit scammer, man. Fake polyglot. Fake polyglot. Fake polyglot, scammer, liar, fraud.
eventuell.
See? Why now you can say the word? After you look to the left side, then you remember the word. Every time after he looked to the left side to read, then he remembered the word. It's not because he remembered the word, it's because he read the word. Look, he's trying to remember, but he pretend. They pretend it's like they're trying to remember something they want to say, but then they will look to read. Look, he looked to read the next sentence, then he will look in the camera again. Look, he looked to read the next sentence, then he will look in the camera. Look, he's looking and reading now. Now he's looking and reading the next sentence, then he will look in the camera and say the next sentence. They keep doing like this, those fake polyglot. Also this Lena Vasquez and the other polyglot, they do same like this. If you watch my video of Lena Vasquez, she will also do like this, then she will look to the side like she's to see the word. Then she will look back in the camera. And I think also my video of Lena Vasquez, I think I have a video with him where they speak in German also or something like that. They're just full of bullshit, man. If you watch my video of this Lena Vasquez polyglot, fake polyglot Lena Vasquez, then I think there's a video where she speaks with Steve Kaufmann also in German, and it's just some fake shit also. Look, you can see he looked to the side to read, and then after he will look in the camera to say the what he just read.
Rechte?
Now you remember. Now you remember, really. Now you remember. Now you remember. You remember because you read it. It's because you read. You look to the side to read. It's not because you remember. It's not because you remember you fake shit. There's some kind of miracle there. There's some kind of miracle. Every time he looked to the left side, he remember what he want to say. Like every time, he cannot remember. Then he looked to the left side. Then suddenly he remember. There must be some magic there on the left side. There must be some magic there. Every time you look to the left side, then you remember what you want to say. Is there some magic every time you look to the left side and you remember what you want to say? Is it because there's some magic? Is the reason that you remember every time you look to the left side is because there's some magic there on the left side? Or is the reason that there's some script? Is there some paper or some script there on the left side? That's the reason why every time you look there, then suddenly you remember. Because every time you look there to the left side, you read the next sentence, then you say the next sentence, then after you finish saying the next sentence, then when you cannot remember the next sentence again, then you then you look to the left side to read the next sentence, and then you keep doing like this, you fake shit, man.
In unser eigenes Land verloren. Und ich glaube...
Look, where are you looking, you fake shit, man? Where are you looking, you fake shit, man? You cannot speak German. You're just looking and reading, you fake shit. You can see every time he looked to the left side. Only few times he also looked to the right side or in the middle. But I think most of the script is there on the left side that he's looking and reading. You can see he's just looking and reading this fake shit, man. Look, he's looking there down to the left side, or he has his laptop or something like that. He's looking there down to the left side and reading. The whole video like this. If he can speak German, he will look down like this the whole video, and also the other video same like this.
Thilo Sarrazin hat ein bisschen darüber erwähnt in seinem Buch, und ich finde, dass...
Look, now again he looked down to the left side to read. He looked down to the left side, read one sentence, then look in the camera, say that one sentence, then look down to the left side to read one sentence, then look in the camera and say that one sentence, then you keep doing like this.
Wir sollen mehr Freiheit haben und weniger politisch Korrektheit haben. Und das mit all meinen Fehlern auf Deutsch.
Look, he's looking down to the left side again, this fake shit, man. He will look down to see one sentence, then he will look in the camera, say that one sentence, then look to the left side to see the next sentence, then look in the camera to say the next sentence.
Ist meine Meinung. Auf Wiedersehen.
Fucking shit, man. Okay, the video finished now. So you can see how fake he is, this fake shit, man. And then look how he looked there in the camera. He want to make it look like, oh, look, I can speak German. He looked like, oh, look at me, I can speak German. You can see how fake it is. You can see that it's totally fake. You can see it's totally fake. The first video there, the video call was the woman. He keep looking to the left side and reading. And this 1 hour and 25 minutes video, there was like seven people or something speaking in that video. And you could see that they put the picture in front of him. The same picture of the video there, this one here in the top. You can see this thumbnail. The thumbnail of this video is the one they keep putting instead of showing him. And this one is next one is only 2.5 minute video where he speak very slow, and many times he keep looking to the right side or left side. And this 6 minute video, he was looking down the whole time and reading. And the next video, this one 9 minute and 46, he also keep looking down to the left side almost the whole video like that. Many times he keep looking down to the left side reading the script, and there was like 3 or 4 edits in that video. And the next video was Luca Lamparello. You cannot see him when he's speaking. It's just some recorded sound on the video. And this one, the 15 minute video, also he was looking down and reading. It's just some fake shit. He cannot speak German. So now we know how you learn German, you fake scammer, man. How I learned German. How I learned German, you fake shithole, man. How I learned German. How I learned German, you fake shit scammer, man. I have learned 20 languages. I will teach you how to learn a new language. I have learned 20 languages. Yeah. Look his description. I will teach you how to learn a new language. I have learned 20 languages. And in my videos, I share the techniques and the resources. What techniques? Your techniques to read from a script and edit your videos. Your techniques to read from a script and edit your videos. That's how you speak your 20 languages, you fake shit, man. You're fake shit scammer, same like all the Polyglot YouTubers. You're fake shit, same like all the Polyglot YouTubers. All of you are fake liars and scammers. You lie to people so you can sell them some products. You lie to people just so you can sell them membership to your language learning app and sell them your ebooks and sell them some language course. You're all liars and scammers. You do this just to make money scamming and fooling people, and thousands or millions of people believing in this bullshit. I have showed now proof that you cannot speak German. It's just some fake shit. And I have showed in my other video that you cannot speak Portuguese. And I have showed that you cannot speak Italian. And I know that you cannot speak Arabic is also bullshit. You're full of bullshit, and I'm very sure all the languages are same like this. Maybe you can only speak English. I don't know how many languages you can speak, but I think almost all the languages are fake. I think like all the language or almost all of them are fake. You're just full of bullshit, fake scammer and liar, same like the other polyglot YouTubers. Fake polyglot, scammer, liar, fraud. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.